Have you ever thought of a game to play with your kids, boy or girl, doesn't matter, something so fantastic yet entertaining? Well, in this video, that's exactly what we're going to talk about, and it's something that doesn't cross your mind. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. That game we're talking about is actually Monopoly, the best invention of board games, in my opinion. That game not only teaches how to build well, but it teaches the best thing, negotiation. Because in life, everything is a negotiation. Monopoly isn't just a game. It's a roller coaster of emotions. They lose, they win. You know, they had to trick maybe somebody, but at the same time, they have to be humble because whatever they gain, they can lose it just like this by making the wrong decision. And over time, as you play that game, you know what happens? They get better and better at it. Just like getting better and better at life. Just like getting better and better in business. That's the exact outcome you want for your kids, to get better and better every single time when they do something. And that game is going to give the best life hacks in the entire world. When they touch that fake money, even though it's fake, something clicks in them. Something happens. This instinct wakes up in them. They want to understand what that is. How can they accumulate more of it? Even from the little age of 7, 8, 9, or 10, even maybe younger, 5 or 6. Everybody knows that everything costs a little bit of money. And this game exactly teaches you that. What else does it teach? It teaches you responsibility. It teaches you humility. It teaches you risk. It teaches you that you have to take a certain route in order for you to get to that destination that we always talk about. They play it once, well, guess what? They're going to have fun. They're going to play it second time, they might lose. But trust me, the third time when they play and they win, you know what they're going to learn? You know, honey, baby, this is fantastic because I'm acquiring all these real estate, all these properties, everybody's landing on them, and guess what? They're paying me rent. And that's what life is about, getting paid rent. Monopoly forces kids to speak, to communicate, to negotiate. The number one skill in anybody's life is negotiation skill. If you learn how to negotiate, you can get by anything. Literally anything. Going from a job interview to negotiate your salary or negotiate your expertise or what business transactions or business deals. That's where everything begins. Negotiations. The kids learn how to make a deal. The kids learn how to persuade. The kids learn what to say in order for the person in front of them to get triggered and accept their offer. I mean, if that's not beautiful, if that's not fantastic, I don't know what is. You know what else this game teaches these kids? Teaches that you lose with dignity. You win with humility. There's delayed gratification. There's no instant gratification. You can't just land on Boardwalk instantly and then buy Boardwalk and then buy Park Place and think you won the game. No, you start with the little houses. And remember this, Monopoly isn't just a game. You know what's the most important part besides the life hacks that they're going to learn from that game? It's bonding. It's bonding with your parents, bonding with dad and mom, the sons and the daughters. That's the most important thing, that connection that you're going to build. And guess what? You as a father or a mother, you know what else you're going to realize? The strengths and weaknesses of your kids. You're going to understand and see what kind of kids are growing up. What direction can you aim them at? This nonsense of kids can do whatever they want, you should throw that in the trash. You should direct your kids because at the end of the day, they're kids. They don't know what they want. But you do as an adult because you've experienced it. You know that going to a sport is fantastic. You know playing tennis is fantastic. You know playing chess is fantastic for their brain and for their memory and for their cognitive skills. You know all of that. Kids don't know that. What do you think? Your kid 4 or 5 years old is going to grow up and say, hey, Dad, I think I want to go to chess and I want to be the grandmaster. No, he's not going to do that because he doesn't know what chess is. He doesn't know what wrestling is. He doesn't know what tennis is. He doesn't know what jiu-jitsu or judo is or boxing is or karate is. They don't know any of that. You have to lead them that way. You don't teach kids with your words only. You teach kids with your actions. And this is one of the actions you want to be enabled to do. This is an action you want to take on a weekly basis. I understand all of us are busy. It'll be simply impossible to play Monopoly Monday through Friday or every single night. You know those 2 days that you have on the weekend, that Saturday and Sunday? Play for 2 hours. Besides the fact that it's fun, besides the fact that you're building a bond, you're building this rapport with your kids, besides the fact that you're learning about your kids, because Monday through Friday, guess what? You're working. Monday through Friday, you're making money to pay the mortgage, to pay the rent, pay for that school, or pay for your kids' Nike shoes. That's what you're doing Monday through Friday. But those 2 days are the sacred days for your family. And those sacred days that you have, you use them to play, understand, build a rapport, build a fantastic relationship so they can venture out and become the best kids that you ever dreamed of. If you want to venture out of this video, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. I want to hear your thoughts. Is Monopoly the best and underrated game in the world?